welcome to the video. Today this drill is going to be on over the sea. So this is an in possession drill, but it does help with defenders as well. It can work for any age group. It's super fun and it's all about getting little passes in short spaces, but also progressing up the pitch. It works on communication, teamwork and plenty of other skills that are really useful when playing football. So to set up this drill, this is what it looks like basically. You can do it any size you like. It's obviously dependent on the number of players you've got, the age of the players and their ability. So what you'll see is my X's of players, so don't worry about them for now. I'm just going to quickly explain how to set it up, but it's pretty self-explanatory. We have a zone at one end that's used with 6 cones. We have a zone at the other end that's also 6 cones. And we have 6 cones in the middle. This is also known as the sea. So this is the middle channel. And with this drill, the main purpose is for the team on either end of the zones. I like to call them the islands. So imagine we've got an island A and an island B, and the sea is in the middle, and the aim is for the ball to get to the other side. And I like to call the players in the middle the sharks, and the sharks are trying to get the ball. So what's going to happen is, depending on how many players you've got, as I say, you're going to put either equal amounts or you can do an overload. I don't have loads of players, so I tend to do 2 on one side, 2 in the middle, and 2 over on this side. But if you did have an odd number, you could create an overload. If you wanted to focus on more defending, you could add another player in the middle. It's completely up to you. But for the purpose of this video, we're going to go with having 6 players. So, player over here, for example, is going to start with the ball. Their aim is to get the ball to the other side. But here's the rule. One of the sharks is allowed to come into this zone whilst the other shark stays in the middle and they try to block the ball as the pass goes through. So, say the shark came in, the ball was passed, and then this shark maybe wasn't very reactive. This player could play the ball over the other side. This shark would have to come back into the river and the next shark would go to try and get that ball. If this shark did a great attack and managed to get the ball, the players would switch. So you'd find that this player goes into the middle and is now a shark. This player comes over here and this player will pop in the middle too. So I'm hoping that makes sense so far. Pretty straightforward. So all you're trying to do is get the ball to the other side without the shark in the middle attacking. Really important that when you coach this, the shark that's attacking, this player in the middle, the other shark, is just as important. They can block the ball as the pass goes through. So that's another skill in terms of reading the game. That would maybe be good to explain for older players, but I think for younger players it's just a lovely drill to do. It's fun. And it kind of allows for players to be independent on the ball whilst also working as a team. So if you wanted a progression from this, you could potentially add a wide channel. I'm going to explain why this works so well. So same rules apply again, so really simple, but this time if this player was to receive the ball from this side, the balls came in, this player could get the ball out of here, the player could run, make a run into this wide channel. Not doing very good at this. Make a run into this wide channel. These 2 players, well, ball and player, can run up the pitch. The player could pass the ball off. And there we go, they'd go back in. And it's just give the defence a little bit something to think about. This player would then have to drop back into their box. The sharks aren't allowed to go on these wide zones. So again, it's just getting the players to think about moving forward with the ball. You don't have to apply this, but I just find trying to get the players to use the wide channels is also promoting using all the space. You could then also change it to these sharks in the middle. Both of them can go into the wide channel, so they're working super hard. Once they get the ball back, the next team switch to sharks, but you could change it to not just one going in, but 2. That's up to you, and it's up to you when you make them changes, but just make sure the players are ready and they've grown in confidence in terms of the first step. Final step that I would personally add would be some goals. I would put them across from each other. And that's just to get a bit more creativity. And I'd also do it so that if a player, like before, ran up this channel with the ball, the aim of this progression would then be for the ball to be played in and the player then to score a goal. But I wouldn't want the goal just in the middle because it would be a little bit too simple, I'd say. You could do that for a younger group, but I think it's fun to make it a little bit different. So as I say, this player could have the ball, so say the ball's over here. They decide to run up the channel. Not doing a very good job again. They decide to run up the channel. Remember, no shark can come in there. This shark could then read the game, drop into here, but maybe not quite quick enough. The ball gets played and the team score and they've won a point. So that's kind of how the game works. I hope that you like that drill. I really do. I think it works super well. As I said, you could start off very simple, then progress and make it harder each time, finishing off with goals to make it a little bit more match realistic. Thank you for watching. Let me know how it goes and hope you enjoyed the video.